astronomer Christopher
Year 1616. The Collegium Romanum, a research institute of the Vatican, confirms Galileo's discoveries. Things take indeed a wondrous turn when learned men do stoop to learn. Clavius, we are pleased to say, upheld Galileo Galilei. A large hall in Collegium Romanum wrote, "It is night. High ecclesiastic, monks, scholars, in groups are mocking Galileo Galilei, and Galileo is on one side, all alone. Great merriment.
Oh, stupidity! Oh, stupidity! Can anything be more foolishness than this?
He says the earth revolves around the sun. Wait a minute. I'm feeling dizzy. Permit me to hold on to you.
Oh, stop!
The earth is moving too fast.
Stop! Is Clavius still investigating? That's a scandal!
Yes, he is investigating.
Out of the question. How can Christopher Clavius, the great astronomer of Italy and of the church, concern himself with such foolish stuff?
But there he is, still investigating.
Really?
Looking through that devil's tube. The whole trouble began years ago when we started using the tables of Copernicus for calculating such things as the solar year.
The Bible says, "Sun, stand thou still upon Devon, and thou, moon in the valley of Ajalon." How can the sun stand still if it never moves? As they had exclaimed, does the book lie?
No, and that's why we are leaving. Yes, there are phenomena that perplex us astronomers, but must man understand everything?
Are they still in there? Can't they get this foolishness over with? I've heard some Mr. Galileo has moved the earth from the center of universe to somewhere on the edge. Surely he's an enemy of mankind. The gentleman is present. Oh, you are the man. You look like a man we burned in Rome a few years back. You want to degrade the earth, although you receive everything from it. The earth stands still. It's in the center of the universe, and you are moving it away. I am in the center. God's eyes rest on me alone. Man is the creation of the God, and I am in the center.
astronomer Christopher Clavius has proclaimed Galileo's findings to be right. The sun is at the center of the universe.
What happened? Has there been a decision?
Tell him what happened.
Galileo has prevailed. Oh.
Christopher Clavius has proclaimed Galileo's findings to be right. But the Inquisition places the Copernican doctrine on the index, March 5, 1616. When Galileo was in Rome, a cardinal asked him to his home. He wined and dined him as his guest, and only made one small request. The house of Cardinal Barberini in Rome. A ball is in progress. In the vestibule, the two ecclesiastic monks are playing chess and exchanging observations about the guests. Galileo is received by an applauding crowd. He is accompanied by his daughter Virginia and her fiancé, Ludovico Marsali.
In the candlelight of the swirling ballroom, it makes them dream of darker coins in the expectant park.
Do I look beautiful?
You better look beautiful, or they'll again start doubting as the earth goes around the sun.
It doesn't revolve at all. All Rome is talking of nothing but you, sir. But after tonight, Rome will be talking of nothing but your daughter.
It's very easy to admit that it's easy to look beautiful in the Roman spring. I have to wait here for the Cardinal Inquisitor. You kids, why are you standing there? Run along, enjoy yourselves.
Oh, Father,
Yes?
the hairdresser on Via del Trionfo took me first and made 4 ladies wait. He knew your name right away.
Gentlemen, why are you playing chess like this? Nowadays, the rook can move like this. Your bishop can move like this. And while your queen can move either this way or that. You see, that gives you plenty of room to plan ahead and lots of space.
But with our small salary, we can only afford to move like this, Mr. Galileo.
You must move ahead with the times, gentlemen. You mustn't keep hugging the shores. One fine day, you should venture out into the seas.
I, who have seen the summer's roses die, and all the petals fade and shriveled lie upon the chilly grounds, I know the truth, how evanescent is the flower of youth.
What was that? Anyways, who all are here today in this party?
All the great families of Italy, such as Ilianis, Livanis, the Leches, Orsines. There he comes, Cardinal Barberini.
I'll go and have a word with the cardinal, but you play chess the new way. Good evening, Cardinal.
The sun riseth and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to where heroes from. So says Solomon. What does Galileo have to say?
Well, I was this big, Cardinal. I was once on a ship. And the ship started moving. I cried out, "Look, the shoal is moving away!" But today, as I stand in front of you, I know the shoal stood still. It was the ship that had moved.
Ha ha, clever, clever. Wine! Welcome to Rome, dear Galileo. To wit that the stars are turning need not be so, and to wit that the earth turns cannot be observed. Unfortunately, I do once read astronomy.
Right?
So, three ladies of international repute are waiting for you. Would you like to see them? No? You prefer a serious discussion? Very well. So, my dear friend Galileo, aren't you astronomers just trying to make astronomy a bit easier for yourselves? You talk about these scientific terms and conventions. What if that pleased God to move the stars like this? What would become of your calculations then?
Your Eminence, if God had made the world like this, He would have blessed man with the mind to think like this. I believe in reason.
I consider reason inadequate. All around us we see nothing but crime, falsehood, and weakness. Where is the truth?
I believe in reason, sir.
We've set the responsibility for such conditions to a higher being. And now, you question the supreme being of not knowing how the planets move? Is that wise?
I'm a faithful son of the church.
You're really dreadful, my friend. Don't you think that the Creator knows more about His creations than His creations themselves?
Your Eminence, after all, we can not only misinterpret the motion of the heavenly bodies, the Bible as well.
But don't you think that the interpretation of the Bible is the business of the Holy Church? You see, you don't answer. The Holy Office has decided that the doctrine of Copernicus, which says that the sun is the center of the cosmos, and that the earth revolves around the sun, is absurd and heretical. I'm here to admonish you to relinquish this opinion.
But the satellites of Jupiter, the phases of Venus.
The Holy Congregation has come to a decision without taking these particulars into account.
In other words, all further scientific research.
It's candid, Mr. Galileo. Science is the most beloved and legitimate doctrine of the Church. Now, I don't think you wish to undermine man's trust in Church, do you now?
To invoke trust is to exhaust it.
Really? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, my friend, and nor shall we. When I wear my mask, you may even hear me murmuring. If God did not exist, we should have to invent Him. Now, let's put on a mask. Poor Galileo hasn't got one.
Who's that?
It's honorable visitor.
Hello, my doctor.
Oh, Your Eminence.
Allow me to congratulate you on your recent engagement. This fiancé comes of a distinguished family. Will you stay in Rome?
Not for the present, Your Eminence. There's so much to be done for the wedding.
I'm glad to hear that you'll go back to Florence with your father. Mathematics is a cold housewife. A woman with flesh and blood and these surroundings makes all the difference. It's so easy to lose yourself in the immense universe when one happens to be a great man.
You're very kind, Your Eminence, but I really know practically nothing about these things.
I guess they don't eat fish in the fisherman's house. Well, I read here that our innovators, whose acknowledged leader is your father, consider our present ideas of the universe quite inadequate. Well, since the age of Ptolemy, we've been relying on these ideas. Well, yeah, I believe it is all very amusing. I wonder if I know your father's confessor.
Father Christopher or Saint Ursula?
Well, you're young and you're very much alive, and greatness is not always an easy thing to bear. I will keep you in my prayer, dear child. Now go on, run along to the ball.
A conversation. Galileo, feeling grim. A young monk came towards him. The monk was born of common folk. It was a science that they spoke. In the palace of Florentine ambassador to Rome, Galileo listened to the little monk, who after the session of the Collegium Romanum, repeated Father Dan's remark to him in a whisper.
So, you're finally here.
I've studied mathematics, Mr. Galileo.
That might be a very good thing if it led you to admit that 2 plus 2 is sometimes 4.
3 nights I haven't been able to sleep, Mr. Galileo. I can't figure out how to reconcile the decree which I read that the satellites of Jupiter which are seen. So I decided to read class this morning and come and see you.
You tell me that Jupiter has no satellite.